wow, what the actual fuck? So, for anybody wondering why I'm finding this amusing, go back to the video, slow it down, use your finger to put the video into some sort of slow motion, and watch as he strikes the ball. And he jumps, for some reason, he strikes it, and to try and generate as much power as he can, he jumps in the air afterwards. When that ball comes back, so assume that's hit a goalkeeper or it's hit the post, it's come back to him. It's come back to him and basically took out his trailing leg. Because he's in the air, he's got absolutely no way of being able to control himself or be able to control the ball. So, absolutely useless. So, yeah, great technique. Good job, Knob.
So what he's saying here is that following through and landing on your kicking foot is incorrect technique for power shooting in soccer, and that you're supposed to never follow through at all, especially not if it causes you to leave the air. It had nothing to do with the fact that I was shooting it against a brick wall from 10 yards away. It's just that it's fundamentally bad technique. So how are we going to cover this? Well, we're going to look at professional soccer players using this horrible technique. So first up, we have Roberto Carlos. Look how much air he gets there, actually. Here we got another one. He gets up pretty high in the air with his follow-through as well. Oh, this is a really good example. And then here we have Michael Ballack on a free kick. This one has a slow-mo replay afterwards. We can see it very clearly. Big follow-through. He's off the ground quite a bit there, actually. Okay, this is the one that probably has the least follow-through, but I want you to watch something here. His standing leg still comes off the ground. The difference was his follow-through was upwards. Now, this one's from MLS, so this is an American. Maybe his technique's wrong. And he followed through. Well, it seems there's an epidemic of professional players that have been taking my bad advice, because they're following through, leaving their feet, and they're literally in midair for a split second after their shots. And as we know, this is bad technique, because it's theoretically possible that the ball could rebound right back to them and they can't control it because they can't control their bodies because they're in the air. Has nothing to do with the fact that I was demonstrating against a brick wall from 10 yards away. It's just bad technique. Mr. Harris, you need to get to these professional players and teach them proper technique. Okay, so being serious for a minute here. We all know you're full of shit. Like, fact of the matter is, anyone that's ever played soccer for any real period of time knows that if you want to produce full power for a shot, you do in fact need to follow through. And in fact, rising up a little bit off the ground after your follow through is actually a good way to keep the ball low, because it means you're getting your body's mass over the ball, which will cause the ball to either have no spin or potentially even a top spin. If you notice, the one guy who didn't do that and his follow through was a little bit up, the ball actually has a backspin. Now, why did he do that? It's probably because the ball was rolling towards him and he didn't need to produce as much force because there was already force coming to him, so he transferred that energy back into the shot. Now, the only thing I'm not sure with you, but also some of my other English trolls is, do you actually believe this for real? Or are you just completely 180 degreesing your entire worldview because you saw an American do it? I'm torn between which one is more likely, because the first one means you're an incredibly dumb and unintelligent person. The second one means you're both an incredibly dumb and intelligent person, but you also have this weird, irrational hatred of Americans that you'll literally deny reality just so you don't agree with the American. But if you actually want to shoot with power, yeah, you're going to have to follow through. There's really no other way to do it.